Totally.
So we've got a couple things that we need to talk about today. And so this is the start of the second week. Okay, so what this means is you guys will now be leading the calls. You'll go in rotation. What that means is you'll be in charge of making sure people are on or attempting to get people on. You'll still stick with the same topic, but I will always tell you what the topic is for the next day. So what I would like from you guys is to think about how we did it the first week, stay on the same track, but think of a different question, okay? So that it's not a repeat from the first week. And in fact, try to think of a new way, like even from how you did it in your first week, so that you get new answers. The whole point that I want for the second week is that people are getting like use out of the calls, and it doesn't feel like we're just on to be on. Like you're actually gaining some new insight, some, like new answers to things, new ways to do things, whatever that might be, so that it doesn't feel like it's just a check mark of the day to be on the calls. Okay. Another thing that I want to bring up, I wish that more people were on this, because I would like to get feedback on how else you would like the second week to be different. So I'm going to open it up to the floor, but one thing that Christine told me, and she is not on because she's having, her dad is having health issues, and so she has to go to the doctor with him this morning. So she did communicate with me yesterday, unlike the other two that are not on this call. I'm not sure why they're not here. So one thing that she communicated with me about what she would like differently for this week is if we're going to use the thread or say that we're going to use the thread, then we actually need to use it. So, and that includes me as well. Like if we're going to do homework, we need to post that we're doing it. If we want to have a like midday check-in, then we, like all stick to that. But some way to like keep the day going. If we don't want to use it, then we won't use it, but that doesn't really do a whole lot for us. So what did the two of you think about the thread?
Yeah, I think we just need to be more committed. I forget. I didn't have time to post yesterday.
Okay.
When I miss, I usually don't.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I remember being with Christine the first time she was the captain. It was like we were posting in the thread just kind of nonstop. So yeah, I'm good with that. That's good.
So what would you guys like? How would you like it to change? Do you want to have like everybody, write something by 12, everybody like checks in and says, or like if we have a question of the day, then we're like, we have to post that by a certain time. Like what would you like to have in regards to that? Because if we have,
I would like
go ahead.
Start. It's like maybe if we can post like our win of the day by maybe 5 p.m. or something like that, 6 p.m. Eastern for George, so we can have a win of the day.
Okay, let me write
so that's really, somebody else got a win. You're like, man, let me go get my win. Let me go find my win.
Okay. Great. What else?
I was actually going to say that because, again, remember I had Christine, and that was like one of the things that we had to do every day was post our wins.
Great. Okay. How strongly do you guys feel about actually doing the challenges every day?
Oh, doing that? Yeah, that's easy. That's super cool.
Okay, because I'm not sure, but either people aren't doing them or they're not getting posted. So when would you like to have that one posted by?
Yeah, I think it's just being more mindful about it, reinforcing it, just being more mindful.
Okay, so let's say that whoever is the lead for the day sends out a reminder by like 1 or 2, and then same thing that needs to be posted by the end of the day.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So wait, what are we talking about? A reminder for
the challenge of the day or the homework, whatever we're doing?
Okay.
That would be beneficial.
Okay.
Yeah, especially for me because I work at a bank and I can't touch my phone all day. So it'd be good to do it at lunchtime.
Great.
I'll just set mine.
So then, reminder by the middle of the day, but also whoever is in charge for that day needs to be checking in at the end of the day. Okay, where are everybody's, or seeing who did and who didn't. And I mean,
I like it.
this, Rod, you did last chips. Was that your first chips?
Yeah, that's my first one.
And Albert, this is your first one, right?
No, the last one was my first.
Okay, great. So I'm not even sure about the last one really, but it used to be what we committed to was way more strict. Like being on the calls, never missing the calls. Like recordings were non-existent because everyone was on the calls. If you had challenges for the day, then there were consequences. And I'm not exactly saying that I want it back that way, but we've gotten to the state of pretty relaxed, and that's why people aren't on the calls. So
Yeah, last year I got the indication that it was really more like straight and strict, and that's one of the things I was looking forward to when it came to chips. Because some people were in it, and then it was all about accountability, but it was more like a heightened sense of accountability. I got that sense from chips. I didn't get that lackadaisical, like how Jerry was so frustrated yesterday. I've never seen Jerry frustrated. Actually, I've never seen anyone in Herbalife so frustrated until I saw Jerry last night.
Mm-hmm.
And it was more so what he was saying about everybody, just being so lax and chill when he's so serious and we're not matching his intention.
Mm-hmm.
As a group, we weren't matching his intention. And it's starting to trickle down, like how you were saying in the calls and stuff. Like even the last 2 weeks, it was just like everybody's on it like I don't know, it's like a vacation or something like that, when we're supposed to be in business meetings, almost like a power setting. And he's trying to tell us how he is with how his mind group is with Jill, Addie, and Mark and Style and Elsa and all of those guys. And he's trying to give us a glimpse of it, being outside of chips and wanting to get into chips, and then us being in chips and wanting to be in his mastermind meeting. That's his intention. He hasn't said that yet, but that's the feeling I'm getting. But then it's what he was saying yesterday. Why would I want Jill Addy around you guys if you guys are doing this? Why would I want to bring Mark Addy around and you guys are like this? So his intention is, I want all of you guys to eventually be press team or executive press team and be in that mastermind meeting setting for Herbalife or Redondo Sports Nutrition or the way we are in the next 10 years. So, that's why I try to, that's my mindset. I would, I want everybody I would love it for everybody to get back to that. It was my first chips. I felt it the first 2 weeks. That's why I was just like killing it.
Yep. And I mean, part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Thanks for sharing that, because I don't know if the feed was like for the first, I think 20 or 30 minutes or something was gone. So we couldn't hear anything. So
Oh, really?
all the people who were remote didn't hear a lot of what he said, and we didn't get on until after they showed the Crystal Crespo video, so we didn't hear any of that. So thanks for sharing that.
Lauren, I know you're a captain, and I'm sure all your captains, you and your captains have threads. The captains need to reiterate what Jerry's intentions were. If Albert missed it, everybody else missed it.
Right.
So maybe we can have them say it again on Chips Live, or something like that. That probably would be beneficial if you can bring that to Jerry's attention.
Okay.
Because I'm sure he wanted every single person to hear that.
Yeah.
It helped me big time.
Okay, great.
I was thinking about it this morning when I was ironing my clothes.
Awesome. Okay, so I'll post these new. I mean, it has to be from us. I mean, like, one, we have to actually want to put in the work, but two, when the agreements are different, then as a group, it's harder for me to be like, okay, everyone has to be on. We're going to have these consequences. We're going to do this, because that's just not the way that it's set up anymore. But if we hold each other higher as a group, then whoever does that will get what they want out of it. So, like, even if it's just the three of us, and I'm going to include Christine in this because I know she would be on this call, even if it's just us four who are posting every single day, us four are going to get something out of it. Like, I mean, we've never missed a call. We're on time. Like, those show me that those people want the same thing.
Totally.
So that's what I'm going to challenge us to do is, like, even if we're the captain for the day, if people aren't, you know, like, they're not posting by noon, they're not posting by the end of the day, like, I mean, just reach out to the people that you know want it. Okay. Cool. Anything else that you want to change for the next week?
No.
No.
Cool. Let me make one more note really quick before I forget. Okay, cool. So I would have loved to have everyone on so that we could have actually made a full week's rotation of who's going to lead. But I guess let's just do for the next few days. So I know Christine wanted Sunday. That was the day that she preferred. So who would like to lead tomorrow? And
I can lead tomorrow.
I'll go Monday.
Oh, that's right, Albert. So with leading,
Yeah.
That means that you have to be on a computer because it's the only way to record.
Oh, okay. My computer's done. I can't do it.
So,
I can probably do it another time. I can get it fixed by maybe Monday, but I have to check it.
Okay. Okay, this is the other thing I was going to bring up, and Albert, I know you won't be on tomorrow, but our 8 o'clock time tomorrow gets a little bit sticky with how close it is to the start of soup school.
Yeah. Let's just move it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't, I don't think it's going to phase the people that aren't on anyway. So can we move it to 7:30? And then if we do that, oh, wait, let me think for a second. 7:30, 7:45, 8. Yeah, if we do that, then I can record.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
I can still get to the club on time. So hopefully I'll reach out to the group today and someone else will lead. And if they can't record, then I can record. And that's the biggest thing is if it's your day, I mean, hopefully everyone will take on the recording. But if they can't, for whatever reason, like I know, like this isn't my computer and Christine, that's not her computer. So like we have to kind of ask our boyfriends if we're allowed to use it for that day. But if it works out, if it doesn't work out, all you have to do is communicate with someone to find out who can record for you. And I'm just saying this across the board so that hopefully whoever is watching this recording follows the same rule, but everything else is still in your hands. So leading the call, making sure people are on the call, checking in all day long, all those things. Okay. So I'll record tomorrow. Hopefully someone else will lead. Christina on Sunday, Albert Monday. Rod, can you be Tuesday?
Sure, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
Totally.
Great. So we've got those, and then hopefully the next 2 days will be covered. And then
It's pretty easy to record, right?
So all you do
upload.
is record, and then as soon as you end the recording and end the meeting, this little box will pop up that it's going to put it on your computer. Like, it's just uploading to your computer. It'll show up in like a little icon when it's done and takes like 2 minutes. And then what you have to do is go to youtube.com/upload. And then you just drag that little icon box into the upload. And then it's a 2-step process. It'll upload and then you push process and then it'll process and then you hit publish.
Okay.
And that can take up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then all you have to do is it'll say right there on the page, your link will be live here. And I just have to type that in. I can't copy and paste it into the thread.
Okay.
But that's the other kind of important thing is that I hope that the people who aren't on this call watch the call or watch the recording And it's important that when we're recording, the recording gets up as soon as possible so that they actually have the day to know what they're supposed to be doing.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So, I mean, if it's got to be like an hour or so, like we can work around that, but like not getting it posted until 10 p.m. doesn't do that person any justice.
right.
Okay. So, okay, cool. I think there was one more thing. Let me think for a second. No, I think I'm good. Do you guys have anything else you want to say?
No.
I'm good. That's it.
Okay, cool. So hopefully this week we'll be a little bit more on top of things, more accountable as a whole. Not saying that, you guys aren't, but we need to try to band together as a team. So let's start today. Let's have our Facebook threads be any of the homework that wasn't done for the whole week. And I'd go as far as to say, if let's say, Albert, you did every single homework, I didn't see it posted. So if you did all the homeworks or even any of the homework, go ahead and like post those on the page, like found out this information, heard this, tip or whatever it was, so that the thread starts going. Excuse me. And then that will engage everyone else to start posting too.
To our messenger thread that we have?
The Facebook Messenger. Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then if it wasn't done, just go back. Pretty much just think about the theme, and then whatever it was like a tip from someone else. That's pretty much what the same homework was every day.
Okay.
So whoever you see today, just try to get them to answer any of the topics that we had.
Okay. Okay. So you want me to, okay. Cause I did it.
I saw yours yesterday.
Okay.
That was really good.
Yeah. And then the one before I did too, but I wasn't sure if we were supposed to post it. So I'll go back and just.
And that's what I'm saying. Like maybe people did the homework, they just didn't post. So I'm going to assume that everybody did the homework and it just didn't get posted. And so in that case, just go ahead and post today. This was my tip from, that I got about meeting clients, that I got about doing a DMO, that I got about blah, 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 each day. And I can go ahead to right now and I can post the 7 days just as a reminder of like, what did we talk about on Wednesday?
Oh, yeah. That'd be beneficial.
Okay, great. I'll do that right now.
And as far as like, I know we have a bunch of topics. Is there a certain Monday topic that we have?
Yep. And I'll put, when I post that right now, I'll put the day with it. And that way you'll know what your topic is for that day.
Okay, perfect.
Cool.
Thank you, Lauren.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for being on. I really appreciate the feedback, and it's going to be a good second week.
Yeah,
totally.
Okay, have fun this weekend,
Have
Albert.
a good one. Thank you.
Bye.
Take care.